Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be our good buddy CEMJQ, Chemtura Corporation. I want to get this one back updated, mainly because it's pulled back now to our friendly ally here, the 20-day simple moving average. All you have to do is go back and watch my other videos, and you'll see the significance this plays. And actually, it bounced right off of it today. So once again, history repeated itself. But we've been having, obviously you can see the past, 4 days have been red, and now that it's nearing this 20-day, it's worth getting updated as a possible area to enter. Overall, the chart still looks strong. I'm sure this is kind of bumming some people out, and if you're a day trader and you bought up here, then yeah, I'm sure you're pretty upset too. But as far as the uptrend's concerned, and as far as the daily chart, things are still intact. Things still look good. So from that, viewpoint, nothing to worry about so far. I mean, that could change obviously if this just keeps on heading down. But right now it's just a pullback, which we've seen many times. Here is a big pullback. Here was another sideways pullback. We had this one here. So this chart is just filled with these sorts of pullbacks, and every time, as history has shown, this gray line here has proven to hold, be a good little support level. So, if it pulls back some more and starts to hover right around this gray line, that may be a good little spot to pick up some shares. It'd be a good little risk versus reward opportunity. But as far as resistance levels and so forth go, we're still looking at the same ones. I just noticed this maybe, let's see, this high was at $1.14 and we closed at $1.13. So technically, I guess this one has turned from support into resistance again. So we'll make that red, but I'm going to keep the line nice and skinny because I'm kind of nitpicking there, but I'm just, technically it is because you close the penny below it, but I'll just keep it a real skinny line to show that there's not going to be too much trouble, I don't think, getting back above there. But the key support is definitely going to be this 20-day simple moving average, the gray line. You do have another support line down here, right at the basically dollar area. So even if that 20 period, fails for a few days, there is still this line down here of support where there should be some bulls hanging out just in case. So that's the great thing about uptrend charts like this. The path of least resistance is up, and any sort of pullback, there's going to be all sorts of support levels that'll make the bears' lives very difficult in terms of trying to push the price down. And just looking at it here, as I said that, I noticed we even have the 50-day simple moving average here, which has just got a real nice slope to it, just showing great strength. So even if this were to fail, we still do have this as another support level. Before I'd even consider this uptrend being broken. I mean, sometimes things have to pull back further than other times, but the case in point being, there's lots of support levels below the price, and sure, this is, in the short term, I'm sure irritating some people, but it's happened time and time again on this chart. So until the price tells you otherwise, it's a safe assumption that history is just going to repeat itself, and hopefully this will bounce back up and start putting in new highs. And then just a quick glance at the weekly chart. You can see that the weekly chart is just doing some sideways action, which is all part of the game. We've had this before, but check out the 10-week moving average, very nice. Check out the 20-week, very nice. In fact, the 20-week is going to be getting above the 50-week moving average here. So overall, the weekly chart's still looking good. We've had sideways. Here's a good example of some where it went sideways and downwards for about a month and a half. But right now, this is just a week. We still have 2 days left to affect this candle, so this isn't for sure what it'll look like. But even if it does close and look something just like that, nothing to worry about. Things are still looking healthy, and if anything, it's looking like it's a good little buying opportunity for the people that like those low risk, high reward situations. And just remember, nothing's low risk, high reward if you don't honor stop losses. So, if you hop in and it keeps going against you, just hop out, take your small loss, and move onwards. But with the way this chart's been going, showing previous history and so forth, it seems like it might be a good little trade. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the emailer, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And with your subscription, you'll get all sorts of things from trade ideas to educational things to chart setups. We've been having some good success making some money together, so it's been a good time and people are learning, so it's worth at least giving a try. No strings attached, it's all free. So one more time, this was CEMJQ. Let me know if you have any questions.